Hey Leos, this reading is for Leo Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to take a look at love September 1st through the 14th. I'm going to be doing your general overview separately, so make sure you check that out as well. Leo and love September 1st through the 14th. Leos, for those of you interested in my giveaway this month, I'm going to be choosing 2 winners for a free reading. If you'd like to be considered, make sure you subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment below your video, and I'll notify winners at the very end of the month. Spirit just said extra playful. Someone's being extra playful. Comes through a little childish. I will say for some of you that's a relief. Being extra playful, because it'll kind of pull you out of work. It'll pull you away from some stress. I do think for some of you, it could be a little too much. But for the most part, I'm feeling extra playful come through really beautiful. It's probably an air sign or someone with air sign qualities. Get you one more shuffle here. Leo in love. Leos, if you've separated from somebody or you haven't had enough time with somebody lately, they're circling back. I feel somebody circling back. Someone's presence circling back a little stronger. They were worth waiting for. You are worth waiting for. If you've had a separation, they're not over you. If you've been talking about separating, that is not sitting well with your partner, okay? Your challenge is a spiritual and a religious journey. It feels like some of you may be on very different paths. You may believe in very different things. You may go about life very differently. It's almost like someone being very dedicated to their spirituality and another partner really wanting to learn, but they just don't know yet. It doesn't feel like it's a permanent challenge. It doesn't feel like a lack of chemistry. It's just someone doesn't know. You may be able to guide somebody, to teach somebody about this journey, about this new way of thinking, this new perspective. First outcome card, release your ex. Okay, there's some healing here. Get you an extra card. This is coming through really strong. For a couple reasons here. Release your ex. It's almost like someone hasn't. You know that they're still connected to their ex, or you may still feel connected to an ex. This is followed by healing. This can be healed and it will be healed. It's just not over yet for whatever reason. It's almost like somebody possibly entered into a relationship too soon, and now the reality of that sort of showing up. Now, this could have been a past experience that you've had. You may have moved away from somebody because of that, and now you're open to new love. If that's the case, you will be calling in new partners, okay? But it's resolvable here. It's resolvable. This could be why you separated, and this could be the person coming back into the picture. They weren't ready, and now they are. You weren't ready, and now you are. I do see 2 people at least attempting to circle back, okay? Now, for those of you where it wasn't a true separation, it was physical distance, something still needs to be healed. Spirit's saying communication needs to get better. So if you're in a long-distance relationship or someone's traveling for work, when you're away, communication is not on point for whatever reason. Or somebody sort of dropped the ball. They may have been a little too busy, a little too overworked. We do have finances and career bottom of the deck, and this was coming through strong for you in August as well. Finances and career have been distracting. You've been very determined. You've been inspired. You've been in demand. Someone has paid the price for that a little bit, okay? You're worth waiting for. They've waited for you. But it's almost like the healing and the communication, it needs to resolve. It needs to come full circle. Whoever's been waiting can't feel like they're being abandoned. They can't feel like they are number 2 on the list of priorities all of the time, okay? It's almost like they're okay with it to an extent, just not all of the time. But what I love about this is your outcome card. This is Leo and Leo's element. All eyes are on you, Leo. Spirit just said, use that wisely. Use that attention wisely. For some of you, this isn't so much attention and love, although I think for many of you it is. but it's attention in a career space. All eyes are on you. So be careful what you're putting on social media. Also be careful what you're putting on social media in regards to love. Some of you need to guard love a little bit more, okay? You don't want all eyes on love. You'd rather keep it career focused, business focused. I'm hearing like influencer, like you're trying to keep things a little more professional. You don't want to expose what's going on in your personal life. That's okay. Partner may have an issue with that, but that's actually the better way to go. It's going to protect the relationship and it's going to protect the energy. Just keep coming back to this. Is this you, or is this someone maybe you've called in? Who isn't over the ex? I feel like someone's saying they're over the ex, and yet are you intuitively picking up like, no, honey, you are not all the way healed yet. You need to jump right back on that healing journey. And when you come full circle with it, feel free to reach out. You may be having kind of a harsh conversation about that with somebody. Like, I'm so in my element. I'm not attached to one person or the other. I will allow people who are available, who are emotionally available, people who are ready, people who are healed. They're allowed to show up in my life. They're allowed to show up in my life. But if you're not healed and you're pretending to be healed, and I don't have time for that. I do feel some of those conversations. Although I will say, it doesn't seem to bother you too much. I do sort of see you in your element and just like, I'm good either way. So are you gonna step up and do what I need you to do, or? But I do think for some of you that has already happened, and you may see a circling back of someone who's like, I don't want to lose you, Leo. I'll do it. I'll get it done. Whatever this energy is, whatever I'm holding on to, the traumas, the whatever, I'll heal. I'm doing it. I'm going to prove it to you. Keep waiting for me, Leo. You may be waiting for someone to heal. You may be waiting for someone to heal. And I will say, Leo, it feels like they're doing a good job, and it feels like they're doing it consciously because you are the perfect catalyst. You're not doing their work for them. You're not doing their work for them. But you are inspiring them to heal, to go a little deeper. And that's why I think this is in the crossed position. It's like you understand this. You can't jump from one person to the next. You need to be ready. You need to be ready. Let me teach you what that means. Let me show you what that means. I'm not going to do the work for you. I'm actually going to step away so that you can do your own work. But that's what being on a spiritual journey really is. Taking responsibility for ourselves and our own personal growth. I do feel some of you having those kinds of relationships. For those of you who've been together for a long time, there's no separations here. Something's still healing. Spirit's saying somebody, like it's almost more of like a physical healing. I just saw a doctor, someone speaking to a doctor, talking to a doctor about a health condition. I'm feeling like heart chakra right now, actually. Or it's something that moves you. It's something that makes you a little emotional to think about. I am seeing positive breakthroughs. Like this is showing up as a positive breakthrough. But if you cannot make sense of a physical condition, illness, or something that you're going through, family, friend is going through, this isn't so much X energy as in a person. This is about clearing your energy and getting rid of negativity in general. Okay, it's like a more of a general sense and not specifically tied to a person from the past or an X. It's about just energy itself. I'm seeing negative energy manifest a physical illness. Spirit's using the word disease. I'm hearing the word injury. Especially if you can't seem to get to the bottom of it. There's an energy connection, okay? Reach out to me and can help you clear this if you need it, if you need that help. That could also be why this is in the challenge position. You may need some energy healing, okay? It's almost like, I don't want to say somebody's purposefully sent you negative energy. If they did and it's spiritual, they didn't really know what they were doing. It's not that big of a deal. I don't want there to be any fear out there. But I do feel like there's energy here that needs to be cleansed regardless, single or coupled. Cleansing your space, getting some energy healing done if you're feeling something's a little off. Because this energy isn't supposed to feel off. The communication should be flowing. If someone's not feeling well, you should be seeing progress. All eyes on you, that should be positive. Versus all eyes on you because there's a problem. Okay? So if you're feeling this in more of a negative sense, it has more to do with energy and cleansing energy. Know that, feel empowered by that, get that energy healing and cleansing done, and then you move forward smoother sailing, healthier energy and experiences around you, okay? Coming back to bottom of the deck, finances and career. It is safe for you to love. There is good love. There's incredible energy. I'm really feeling a lot of playful energy. I almost feel like somebody's like overdoing the playful energy though. If you are stressed out, if there is some negative energy around you, you may not be able to tolerate somebody being playful all the time because it's going to come across as immaturity. Like, I love going there with you, but balance it. I am almost kind of feeling like an age difference, possibly. Or like, if it's not an age difference, like a maturity difference here. This just could be you interacting with a child. You may be telling your kids, like, okay, look, you got to let me work. You got to let me do what I need to do right now. We can't, it's not play like 24/7. It's almost like telling someone, I love this, but you need to settle down sometimes too. But I do feel like that may apply to some of your very grown partners. Like, hey, I love that we have that dynamic. However, I can't sit there with you 24/7 in this playful sort of airiness because, quite frankly, I need to get shit done. You're very, very, very motivated right now. This is really where your head's at. So for Leo's partners, you need to be supportive of like the career space. Acknowledge that, but Leo, make sure it's still balanced so no one's being neglected, okay? See if I have any more messages come through for you. Your star is rising. Your star is rising at work. That doesn't feel connected to love, but it may be impacting love because, again, the demand, the busyness, the eyes on you, okay? Balance, you know. Okay, Leo, I'm going to leave you with that. If you feel like you need more clarity, reach out. I'm available for private readings. I'm available for energy healing. I'm only taking on emergency readings and sessions at this time. I myself have also been incredibly busy, so I know you feel me, but I will get you in if you need it. I am also available now for custom healing candles. This is something I've only offered people local to me in New York City, but I'm able to ship to you now. So I'm extending this to those of you even outside of my area. Leo, I'll be back mid-month for your mid-month love reading. Make sure you also check out your general overview. I'm sending so much love, light, and gratitude your way. I'll see you back here soon. Ciao.